Welcome to East Alabama Today, featuring topics, events, and interesting people from all over East Alabama. Hosted by Carl Brady. Now, let's get right to the show. Here's Carl Brady.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into East Alabama Today. I'm Carl Brady, and we'll get right straight to our contact information like we always do. If you have an idea for the show, you know we want to hear from you. So let me know what's going on in your community by sending me an email, cbrady@tv24.tv. That's my email address. That's the best way to get in touch with me so that we know what's going on in your community. You guys are our eyes and ears out on the street. Fairs, festivals, special events, things that are related to your school, church, or your community organization throughout our 9-county-based coverage area. We want to know about it, so that's the best way to let me know about it is to send me an email, cbrady@tv24.tv. And we also want to know about the interesting people who live around your community. Maybe you know someone who's a writer, an artist, or a musician. Maybe they have an odd or interesting hobby and you think it'd be a great topic for the show. Well, we'd like to talk to those people as well. So send me their information, same email address, cbrady@tv24.tv. And remember that TV24's East Alabama Today is now on demand on our website at tv24.tv. Go to the on-demand section, click on East Alabama Today, and you can go back and watch shows from the past several weeks. If you want to go back and just review some information, or if you want to see a show that you missed, watch a show again, whatever you want to do with it at your convenience on your computer, your laptop, or your tablet, you can do that at tv24.tv. Again, go to the on-demand tab, click on East Alabama Today, and you'll have them pop up right there on your computer. Well, we'll be back with a big show for you coming up. We're going to be talking about another Relay for Life event here in East Alabama, and we'll have the details in just a moment. Stay with us. Hello, everyone. Welcome back into East Alabama Today. As I said, we're going to be talking about another East Alabama Relay for Life event. And I have a couple of guests joining me today with the Relay for Life of Etowah County. We have Kelly Gilliland joining us and Shaughn Moore as well. And the Relay for Life event in Etowah County is going to be a little bit different than what you may have been used to of Relay for Life events. This was going to be held at Noccalula Falls Park in Gadsden. It is going to be on Saturday, May the 14th, and we got all the details here today. So, folks, welcome into East Alabama Today. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, Kelly, let's just start with you.
Okay.
Relay for Life, you've been a part of it. You're a survivor yourself. Talk about why Relay for Life is so close to you and so important to you.
Okay. I started my team in 2008 in memory of my mother. I lost my mom in '87. She lost her battle to uterine cancer when I was 24 years old. Mm-hmm. My daughter was almost 2. And in 2008, I turned 45. That was the age my mom was when she passed. Mm-hmm. And my daughter was going to be 24, and my grandson was going to be was going to be 2 that year.
Yeah.
So we started a team in memory of her. And in 2008, the end of 2008, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, a very aggressive form of colon cancer. This December, I will celebrate 8 years of being cancer-free.
Very good.
And Relay for Life was there when I needed an outlet. It was an event that I had never attended. However, I had heard a lot about it, and it's more of a carnival type event. Most people think relay, they say, oh, I can't run or I can't walk. Well, you don't have to.
Right.
We will have tents set up. Other teams will be there. My team is called the Memory Keepers, and other teams from the area will have their tents set up, and we sell items, and all the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. This is not dedicated to one type of cancer. Mm-hmm. All cancers matter. At Relay for Life, they all matter. And we will celebrate our survivors to begin with. Our survivors will open the event, and then we will have a luminaria ceremony at the close of relay, and that is one of the main attractions for me. It's very emotional. We light bags in memory or in honor of someone. We have candles, or not candles, but the glow sticks in these bags. And you can purchase these bags the night of relay, and you can put someone's name on it, or you can sell it, you can buy them now. But we will line the falls with the luminaria bags, and we will have it's a very, very moving ceremony. If you've never attended, it's something that everybody should see at least once.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of the luminaries, purchases in memory or in honor of someone, you can do that for $10, and they're available in advance at Regions Bank and Glencoe, Metro Bank of Southside. You can go to relayforlife.org, look for the Etowah County page on relayforlife.org. You can do it online there. And just about anybody related, though, to the Relay for Life in Etowah County can sell you a luminary or give you details on how to purchase a luminary. And I've been involved in Relay for Life events since the early 90s. Cherokee County, Etowah County, Calhoun County, just been involved in several different events, and all of them have slight little differences here and there in the way they do the luminaries, but it's always a touching event.
Yes, it is. We want to raise awareness as well. There will be, you can ask questions on how to prevent or help prevent skin cancers and different things. We'll have advice for you. Those of us that have been doing it a while, we love to talk about fighting back against cancer. Cancer is such an evil disease that we need a cure, and we can't do it. We can't find a cure without the help of the people in the county, in the world actually, and that's what we do. We raise money. The money goes to fund research. It goes to help the Hope Lodge, which is at UAB or close to UAB, and St. Vincent's, and we just do a lot of good things with the money that we raise. And when you make a purchase at Relay, you know that your money is going to the American Cancer Society.
Talk a little bit about and either one of you that can answer this, or some of the logistics of having this at Noccalula Falls, because most people are used to relays being at a football stadium or somewhere where there's a walking track, and technically, you want one member from every team walking the whole time. It represents the struggle, represents the work being done. So at the falls, there's not a walking track, and I'm not sure you're not going to walk from the falls all the way down to the rescue squad building on the Black Creek Trail and back, or anything like that. So how are you going to represent the relay aspect of that? And usually there's a survivor's lap, a caregiver's lap, those kind of things. How is all that being represented this year?
Well, what they've done is, of course, since they're having it there, it's going to be a little bit different. And like you said, people aren't going to be accustomed to it. But what we've been trying to say in our group, and I'm sure everyone else is, it's that we're doing this for a purpose. And logistically, it's not probably an oval circle that you're going to go around, but it'll be a track that will be able to be lined. It'll be beautiful, just as Kelly was saying. That when you see that light up, you're still going to see and feel those emotions, and understand that what we're doing, even though it may be a little different, we're doing it for a particular purpose, and that is for cancer awareness.
And what part of the falls? Where is this going to be at the falls?
When you go to the falls, if those people are familiar with that area, the campground is a little further up the hill, but they're going to have it in the area where the train's at, and through that area they're going to be putting up a track, so so to speak, that everybody can see and understand where it's going to be at.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, Shaughn, talk a little bit about your involvement and your company's involvement, and how you guys came to be a part of Relay for Life.
Kohler Craft South is a relatively new company to the Gadsden area. We've been here for 3 years. Gary Kraft, who's the director of sales, and myself wanted to do something a little bit differently for not only the people, but also for the community. And when I say people, the employees. So we're trying to figure out how to build the morale and build a team concept in the plant. And one of the things that we looked at was something that affects everybody. Cancer is no respecter of persons, right? No respecter of people. So since it touches so many lives, we thought that this would be one of the best things we could do is get the American Cancer Society and join with them. So when we did this, we brought it to the team and talked with the employees, and everybody was certainly anxious to get involved. And it has been fantastic because it's 100% backed by the employees. The team, it's all ran by the employees. The management staff has nothing to do with it. We let them develop everything that's happening, and we've had some fantastic successes in the plant of activities. And the activities include pie in the face. So we have 5 people that were nominated, 3 supervisors, myself, and our maintenance manager, all have jars set up, and everybody donates into these jars, and this money will all be donated to the Relay for Life and to the American Cancer Society. So we'll do this activity actually tomorrow, and we raise several $100s. But we also have other items that we do. We let people donate money to park close to the plant, so they only have to walk a few feet. We put up jars for each shift for a penny drive, and I will buy dinner for the jar that has the least amount of money in it. So the other shifts are always putting money into the other jars, and again, several $100s. And what it has done for us as a company is last year was our first year to do this, and they made a flag, Kohler Craft flag, and we had a person on the track the entire time. And to watch the involvement and the emotions from the people in the plant, and to see that team concept and the morale building, it was a huge success for us. And when we watched that first lap of all the cancer survivors walking, which was you, right? You got to see that last. We got to see you there, and what a touching moment, because not only Kelly was there, I didn't know Kelly, but there were people that were from our plant who are survivors that we got to see out there, which was, again, emotional, moving, and we're doing something that's going to be able to benefit a lot of people because, again, cancer touches all of us.
Right. Well, the Etowah County Relay for Life again is on May 14th at Noccalula Falls. We'll talk more about it when we come back, so stay with us as we continue with East Alabama Today. Welcome back into East Alabama Today. We are talking about the Etowah County Relay for Life. Now, this East Alabama community has been a huge supporter of Relay for Life for many, many years. There's several Relay for Life events around, and springtime usually is when they all have a tendency to happen. We just finished with a big Calhoun County Relay for Life recently, and now we're moving on to the Etowah County Relay for Life. And again, if you're just joining us, it is set for Saturday, May the 14th at Noccalula Falls Park in Gadsden. Opening ceremony going to be a little earlier than what most people are used to. That's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The Luminaria ceremony will be held at 9 o'clock. And relays have changed over the years. The original concept for Relay for Life, when they were started, it was roughly 1985 or so when Relay for Life got started. The first relays were 24-hour events.
Yes.
And people would walk, and there would be somebody on the track for 24 hours, all the teams involved. And but it's gotten to the point, I guess people are so busy you can't spend 24 hours walking around the track. So most Relay for Life events are just one-day events now, or one afternoon and evening events like this one. But let's talk about teams. 28 teams so far signed up for Etowah County Relay for Life. It's getting a little late to sign up a team and do all the things that are involved with being a team, but you can still do that. And what's the best way to put together a team?
Well, the best way, if you can get family or friends, people on your job, churches, you know, you can go to www.relayforlife.org and you can start a team. And once you start the team, you know, the fundraising begins. You can also join a pre-existing team if you would prefer to do that. But the fundraising, you can do pretty much anything you want to do. My team, for instance, We sell a lot of stuff that is relay related. It's got purple on it. It's got a purple ribbon on it. Purple stands for survivors, and it's the color of relay. So it represents all cancers because every cancer has its own color. But you can do bake sales. You can do fundraising at work. If you've got somebody that does amazing cookies or pies, which we do. We are very fortunate that we have somebody that does that. You can sell those and you'd be surprised how much money you can make on simple things. You can have, if your city or town will allow you to have roadblocks, of course you have to go through them to find out. I've seen other teams do roadblocks. But there are tons of things. I was telling him about the purple toilet that was done here in Etowah County a few years ago. A team painted a toilet purple, and in the middle of the night they would have, people would pay them to put this toilet in other people's yards. And
I had not heard of that one.
Yes, and they made a ton of money.
Yeah.
And they would do it in the cloak of darkness, and the people whose home the toilet was put in the yard of would have to pay to have it removed. And you could pay a flat fee, is my understanding, to never have it put back in your yard again. But it was a fun thing, and they raised a lot of money doing it.
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of different ways to raise money with things. You know, Shaughn, you were talking about the things you guys have been doing around the plant with your employees, and I'm assuming there that night as well that these fundraisers will continue as each team has their own tent and has their own booth. They'll be selling stuff or cooking hamburgers and hot dogs and selling those. So the fundraising continues even once you get to the event.
Yes, sir.
What we do this year, what we plan on doing is having either a bingo or a Yahtzee game happening.
Yeah.
You come in, you pay to play, and then you win a prize. And all the prizes are donated from local establishments here in town in Gadsden. And we purchase some items, and they're just fun things. And like you said, there's a lot of stuff. Each tent has something to do. I think you guys are, Kelly's group's going to be selling baked goods. And again, it's all going for a good cause.
And also, when you talked about the website, we mentioned the website relayforlife.org. You can go there and search for the Etowah County Relay for Life page, where you can get all the information and the sign-ups, or you can go to tv24.tv, click on the Relay for Life link that's there, and I'll have that set up to go to the Etowah County page as well when you click on the Relay for Life link on our tv24.tv website. Tell me what some of your employees are saying and about being involved in Relay for Life. You said you're having a great response from the employees, but I'm sure you're getting stories about how it's personal to some of them.
Had a few people in my office that were very grateful that we chose this particular thing, that they came in and said that either an aunt or an uncle or a mother or father, brother or sister, and they share that experience. And it makes you feel good that we're supporting such a wonderful cause. So the other thing, the buzz is about the pie in the face, or some of the items that we do. And this year, as we made the first announcement in our employee meeting back a couple months ago that, hey, we're getting ready for Relay for Life, join at relayforlife.org, and getting people pumped up about it. They wanted to know about Tasty Tuesday. We're like, you guys are already bringing that up, and they said yes. So one of the fundraisers every Tuesday, the employees donate food to the person who's over at Terry Graham. So she lays it out on a table, and they all have not exorbitant prices, but it's going for a good cause. So they come in, donate some money, and they're able to take snacks, drinks, coffee, donuts. Everyone is bringing in and donating, and then that money again goes to the Relay for Life in the American Cancer Society. And the buzz is absolutely wonderful, because they come back and say, now what date is that? When we're going to be off, right? We don't have to work. And I said, yes, the plant will be closed because we have to be there. We want to support this as a company.
How many employees do you guys have?
We have 160 employees in our plant.
Wow.
And last year, because of various reasons, we only had about 90 that were able to come out. But still,
That's a lot of people to come out.
They weren't there the whole time, right? They wanted to. Some of them only did one lap.
Yeah.
And we said, you know, just supporting the one lap is showing the support for the group that we need to show. So it's good. And they played bingo a couple of times while they were there too.
Kelly, are there plans what are the plans to honor the survivors other than maybe the survivors walk and that kind of thing? Usually, there's survivors dinners, there's special ceremonies, special things. What's going on with this relay for survivors?
Well, we of course will open the event, and we're going to walk across the bridge from the campground side. We're going to walk across the bridge towards the statue, and there will be a survivor tent. I'm going to say a tent, but I don't know if we're going to be in a building or what. But it's going to be a reception area to where the survivors can come in, and we'll also have the dinner that day. I'm not sure of the time yet, but the survivor dinner will be held that day. And the reception area, there will be, I'm sure, snacks and cold drinks if you need one, and that sort of thing for anybody that is a survivor. And of course, we all get a T-shirt that we have registered. So if you are a survivor and you would like to register, please get registered as soon as possible. But the T-shirts will be purple and they'll say survivor. And when we make that, as a survivor, I can honestly tell you, to walk across a bridge or just to do a lap, to have everybody clapping for you
and
recognizing what you have been through. It means a lot as a survivor. I can honestly say, there'll be signs. My team is really good about putting signs. We'll have our team members will hold the signs, and we cheer and they cheer for me. And these are high school friends of mine that go out of their way to make sure my day is special during Relay.
Well, we need to take another commercial break, and we'll come back and wrap things up in just a moment. So hang out with us. Welcome back in for our final segment of East Alabama today, and we'll reiterate some information for you as we have been talking about the Etowah County Relay for Life. Now that's coming up on Saturday, May the 14th, Noccalula Falls Park in Gadsden. Opening ceremony will be at 3 o'clock. If you want to see the Luminaria ceremony, that'll be at 9 o'clock. Remember, you can go to relayforlife.org and search for Etowah County on there and get the details. Go to that page, or go to tv24.tv and click on Relay for Life, and they'll take you directly to the page there. And if you want to purchase a luminary, the luminaries are on sale right now for $10. You can go by Regions Bank in Glencoe or Metro Bank in Southside to purchase those. You can also do it at the relayforlife.org website. Again, you have to find Etowah County on there. And if you have any questions, anything that we didn't talk about that is of interest to you and didn't answer your question, there is an email address on there on the website where you can click and ask questions and talk directly with Wendy Kitchens, who is the Cancer Society organizer for the Etowah County Relay for Life. And again, it's on Saturday, May 14th at Noccalula Falls Park in Gadsden. I can't imagine a more beautiful setting for a Relay for Life, especially once they get all the luminarias lit up and going. I imagine it's going to be quite an event. Kelly, thank you so much for being with us on the program. Shaughn, thank you for coming along as well.
Appreciate it.
Folks, we thank you for joining us here on East Alabama today. See you next time.